Yo, what's up, guys? The Insane Game Freak here to bring you some Pokemon Best Wishes and Black and White 2 news. This shit just came out today. I'm pretty hyped. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. I got back like maybe 2 or 3 hours ago because I went to go see the Avengers at like 10. Awesome fucking movie. Go check that movie out. Obviously, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have because it's like grossing like a motherfucker in the box office, but that's besides the point. So they released a shit ton of information on Pokemon Black and White 2, and they also released some information on Best Wishes. We're going to cover the Black and White 2 news first because the Black and White 2 news has me hyped out as shit. I am so ready. Okay, so I guess the first thing we're going to address is that Charon and Bell are both in this game, but they both have different purposes that you'll both see. You'll see Belle first before you see Charon, because well, actually her name is Bianca in the fucking game. I keep forgetting that. I call her Belle because it's her Japanese name. But Bianca and Charon, Bianca kind of went under the whole like professor's aide situation, so she's not really a trainer anymore. She's more of a well, I'm assuming she's still a trainer, but she's more of an aide to to Professor Juniper than anything else. Charon has become a fucking gym leader. So Charon is like a normal type gym leader now. And they also, I'm looking at the scans on Cerebi, which I'll link in the description. Uh, Alder's still in the game, and apparently N is. It's been 2 years since the last game, so we have no idea where the hell Alder is now. I mean, not Alder, but where the hell N is now. No one knows where his whereabouts are. So I guess the first one we should comment on is Charon and Bianca's new looks. Bianca, I like because now it makes. I wonder if her personality has changed at all, though. That's the only thing I'm gonna hate because now that because she's essentially the person who gives you your Pokemon in the game. Like she's taking the place of Juniper and giving you your Pokemon. So I'm wondering, are we gonna see her act a fool like she used to, or are we just because they gotta be okay? What they were 16, I believe, in the first game, so they're like 18 now. Bianca has like kind of more of a nerdy girl look now, but I like it. And at least she's wearing like pants instead of that fucking dress where she was running around spazzing like a moron. It didn't make any sense how you could run in those. Now she has pants. Sharon literally almost looks the same, but for some reason he doesn't have glasses anymore, which I'm assuming that nigga's using contacts. But he looks like a boss for the most part. I mean, I like his new look. I thought that was cool. Um, and Outer and N, there's really nothing to say because Outer looks almost exactly the same, and obviously N hasn't been seen. But that probably hints that N is still in the game, but we just won't see his new look until the game comes out. So I guess the next thing to really address is that Thundurus, Landorus, and Tornadus all have new forms. And from what I understand, the new forms don't really change their types; they just look different. I believe it's their sacred beast forms, and so they all look like fucking weird versions. Like Tornadus, I'm trying to think. Yeah, Tornadus looks like a fucking bird. Landorus looks like a tiger. And Thundurus looks like a cross between both, honestly. There's also a new professor. Even though it's not like a new professor, she's like a... How, how would you explain? She's like a... I'm actually reading... So, excuse me, I'm reading the thing right now, so... If okay, her name is Professor Burnett. She is a AR searcher, which I don't know what AR stands for. Not totally sure what that is, but she's not. I don't think she's replacing Juniper, and I'm surprised they don't show Juniper in these scans. Which I'm wondering does it have anything to do with just Juniper being gone and related to plot reasons or what? And what is this Professor Burt? What is an AR searcher? But yeah. Apparently each of their forms, at least for the Tornadus, Lenders, and Thunders, their forms, their Sacred Beast forms increase certain abilities for them. Like their type doesn't change, but like Tornadus' form increases its defense, speed, and special defense. Thunderous' form increases its special attack, and Lenders' form increases its attack. Apparently, Bryson also has a more of a plot development in this game because I mentioned there are two new gym leaders. There's a water gym leader and a poison gym leader. The water gym leader is a black dude. Don't know. I don't remember his name actually right off the top of my head. and the poison gym leader is this rocker chick. Apparently, the poison gym leader is Bryson's daughter, and that's going to be a plot point in the game where we're going to notice Bryson having a confrontation with her. Because apparently, I'm looking right now, Leah Bryson has a conversation. Oh, no, my bad. I'm sorry. That's not his father. He has a conversations with Hamoka? Is Himoka the name of the poison gym leader's father, I guess? He wants to be a movie star and is part of Pokewood. Which I guess Pokewood is like a Hollywood Pokemon Hollywood, where there's going to be a Mecha Tyranitar, and apparently we're able to go into this Pokewood and like create like various action battle scenes like a movie and actually fight Pokemon in there, uh, which I guess is cool in the right sense. I didn't. It looks cool. I mean, it depends on if the battles get any different from that. But that is interesting. That it looks like Bryson's just going to have a confrontation with the poison gym leader's father. Also seems kind of weird in some sense. I'm kind of curious how our gym is going to be. I think we've seen glimpses of it in trailers and whatnot. But that should be cool. But this last thing, this last update in terms of the game had me tripping. There's something they're adding in. I guess this will be like, this is probably going to be the equivalent to like the battle frontier in the Hoenn region. And what the hell was Sinnoh's extra thing? Or did Sinnoh not have an extra thing? No, Sinnoh didn't have an extra thing. But I guess I'm equating this to the Battle Frontier, where it's something called Pokemon World Tournament. It allows you to battle any of the older gym leaders from the older games and the older champions from the older games. They're apparently still, translating some stuff. So that's all I know for right now. But that is fucking awesome. And the gym leaders they show screenshots of, we don't know if it's just specific gym leaders, but we do know the ones that are confirmed. Misty, Brock, and Blue from the Kanto region. Blue is Gary for those who don't read the manga. And Giovanni. And then for Johto, it's Lance. And then for Hoenn, it's Steven, which I haven't seen Steven in forever. And then for Sinnoh, it's like Volkner and Cynthia. Those are the ones we know will have matches. I don't know if it's every one of them, but it's cool anyway. It's like this Pokemon World Tournament Championship thing. It looks cool as fuck. The only thing I'm a little miffed about is that none of these characters got redesigns. I think only Misty, Brock, and Gary/Blue got redesigns. Everyone else looks exactly the same. Even Giovanni looks really like the same. In terms of the character designs, Misty doesn't look too different from her Soul Silver reincarnation. Or maybe these are their Soul Silver reincarnations, because I don't remember the character designs off the top of my head. If not, then I think Brock looks pretty cool, even though he looks virtually the same. He's not rocking like vest anymore. He's just rocking like an orange shirt with a V-neck. And then like Misty looks like she's wearing her same swimsuit, but she's wearing like a coat over it. And Blue/Gary is wearing like a fucking coat. It still looks cool. Giovanni looks so out of place in the scan though, because it looks like old school Giovanni. But actually, we're gonna use Giovanni to segue into the whole anime situation, because now apparently Best Wishes on June 21st is gonna go to a shift and go into Best Wishes 2, which hopefully means we get a new fucking opening, because I'm so fucking tired of what we've had for almost 80 episodes, if not 80 episode. But the thing about it that irks me about the anime I'm not as hyped about, purely because they're reintroducing Cynthia and Dawn. I have no fucking idea why you would reintroduce either one of these characters. And logistically, it makes sense because they've reintroduced one of the old females in the newer regions, like how May showed up in Sinnoh and how Misty showed up in Hoenn, and how like it makes sense why Dawn is showing up. But at the same time, it doesn't, because the reason why May showed up in Sinnoh, was because of the contest, and it made sense because it was a contest in Sinnoh. There's no contests in Unova. Why the fuck is Dawn in Unova? On top of which, we already have a champion for fucking Unova. We have Alder. Why do we need Cynthia? Also, it looks like Dawn doesn't even get a new character outfit from the picture. Dawn looks like she's wearing the same shit from Sinnoh. But Cynthia has a new look. Cynthia's rocking like this blue outfit uh instead of her black outfit. And they're also apparently Best Wishes 2 is gonna feature old school Pokemon. Like I see in the picture there's a Pelipper, uh the Combi, Glaceon, Eevee, Riolu, Lucario. I think that's Apom. I can't. No, my bad. That's not Apom. There's a glare on the fucking picture. There's a fucking Dragonite. Dragonite, bitch! I had to make the joke. And there's a fucking Lucario. And does Ash's Tepig evolve, or is that someone else's Tepig? And I see a Servine and a Samurai too. But I see Ash's Oshawa and Pikachu at the bottom, but I don't see his Tepig. Does his Tepig evolve? Maybe a minor spoiler? We don't know. Do these older Pokemon get caught, or are they just shown in the anime? And why would they randomly just show old Pokemon in the anime? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It just seems kind of random. In terms of me giving a shit about really, it's like I'm looking forward. Oh yeah, and apparently Giovanni will be reintroduced back into the plot with Team Rocket because honestly, all it's been is Professor Seeger shit and these random ass fucking events that I don't give a fuck about. No offense, I just don't care. Like it's like at this point, Team Rocket has become so redundant and just it's like I like the Best Wishes way of handling what they barely show up except for like these random moments. And what aggravates me even more is they're like, oh, we're going to mention Giovanni in a Team Rocket plot, but we didn't hear anything about Plasma, which probably means they're not going to introduce Plasma again. Also, why is it being called Best Wishes 2? And why are they being introduced so late? Because by the time Best Wishes 2 starts, he's either going to have either all 8 badges or 7. I mean, for God's sakes, he already has 7. Well, technically, the battle for that starts next week for the Japanese viewers, but he'll have 7 before. He'll probably have all 8 badges before June. So it's like, why do we need Best Wishes 2 unless Best Wishes 2 is going to be like, I can't think what could you possibly do for Best Wishes 2 unless there's going to be like a whole bunch of random side story shit, or maybe they're actually going to do another tournament arc with like Belle, Bianca, Langley, and all that other shit. Which will be interesting and fun if it is the case. But I'm just saying, logistically, it's like, why would you need a sequel series to continue on in the Unova region and reintroduce Dawn and Cynthia probably for like a few episodes? It's not going. I doubt they're gonna stay. If Dawn stays, people are gonna be pissed if Dawn stays because like May didn't stay when she was reintroduced, and Missy didn't stay, and on top of that, Dawn didn't even get a fucking character redesign. Like Misty and May both got character redesigns. Why the fuck does Dawn look the same? At least put her in her you could at least put her in her fucking platinum outfit. Because you put May in her fucking emerald outfit. I don't know. That just seems kind of retarded. Unless there's going to be more. Unless the Giovanni shit's going to be more of an arc. And in which case, that'd be kind of interesting. The game looks beast as shit, though. I'm really looking forward to Black and White 2 now. I'm kind of curious. What do you guys think about the new outfits, the new looks for Bianca and Charon? What do you think about this whole idea of having a Battle World tournament where you can fight any gym leader from any game? They give a few examples on here. They're not 100% sure, but they give a few examples like Janie and Blaine, which I'm assuming Janie is Koga's daughter. Not 100% sure. I'm looking at the Cerebi picture and I'm looking at Anime News Network. Apparently, I'm just looking real quick. America, I think we get the game later this year. I know Japan is getting it like next month, almost a month later. It's a little bit more than a month. I believe that's all the new information we know. I'm personally looking forward to it. It looks really cool. I like this World Tournament, fans. I like this whole World Tournament thing for the game. It'll be a fun way. And I think Red is in the game, too, even though they call him Ash for some damn reason. which is even cooler. And I hope these reinvented gym battles are gonna like feature new Pokemon from like every region, because that'd be fucking awesome. Have an entirely new team of types based around each type, like one from Pokemon from each region. I'm looking forward to that. In terms of the anime, I'm not as hyped because you're giving me two characters I didn't care about that much in Sinnoh. Like I didn't care about Dawn enough to see her reappear, and I don't understand what context she's reappearing under because there's no context in Unova. Cynthia's about the same thing. It's like, we have Alder. What's the point of even reintroducing Cynthia for? Where's she gonna show up? Or are they gonna try to make this world tournament thing in the anime like a plot point in the fucking game? Like, no, the thing that shows up in the games be a plot point in the anime, which actually would be pretty cool if Ash ended up fighting like Red in the anime. That'd be fucking ridiculous. But I doubt it. But I'm kind of rambling on here, but I figured I'd do this. I still gotta watch Best Wishes 77 because people have been telling me it's sub. And there will be two Pokemon videos. It'll probably be the review and then this video. And I'll probably upload this like later today, like when I wake up after going to sleep. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. But I just figured I'd do this update, and I want to know you guys' thoughts on it. Because it's the residential Pokemon fan on the anime community. I gotta say something. And it really got me hyped. But I didn't want to record it as soon as I finished. Because I got back from the Avengers and I saw this and I was like losing my shit. So I had to chill out for a few hours. But yeah, what are your thoughts? What are your comments on this? I'm looking forward. I want the game. I'm very tempted to buy a 3DS now. It's like I have a DSi, but it's like I know there's a 3DS version and a normal version. I kind of want the 3DS version, especially because I heard they're not redesigning it anytime soon. We'll see. What are your thoughts and your comments on it? Thank you guys for liking these videos. Thank you guys for the support. Video responses are welcome. I would love to hear your theories on where you think the game is going to go with this. This plot has just gotten a lot more intricate and a lot more interesting because we know will probably show up in this game. But that doesn't tell us, is he the main villain of this game, though? He's not the villain anymore because his mind was switched back 2 years ago from the first game. Dun dun dun. What are we going for? Also, are there just going to be 8 gyms, or is this region going to introduce more than 8 gyms? You know, thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Life's a gameplay to win, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.